Hi everyone, we are from Group 2 and I am Muhammad Raziq bin Kamal. In this project, we conducted research to address the packaging issues of instant noodle cups, aiming to create more sustainable solutions that support environmental responsibility. To start, instant noodle cups are widely consumed convenience food. However, their packaging often relies on single-use plastic and non-recyclable materials, which contribute significantly to environmental waste. Currently, a large amount of plastic we produce follow a linear economy model, which are used only once and then thrown away. These cycles play a major role in the growing of issues of plastic pollution. This raises an important question. How can we redesign this everyday product to be more eco-friendly and user-centered? To answer that, we conducted a research project called FAUZI for instant noodle cups, focusing on environmental friendly packaging while also improving user experience. For this research, we used quantitative method for our study. We chose this approach because it allows us to collect data that can be interpreted statistically to gain meaningful insight. Our questionnaire was distributed through online platforms such as WhatsApp, Telegram, and Discord, which made data collection both accessible and efficient. We chose not to use qualitative method as those typically involve in-depth interview and observation, which can be time-consuming and harder to scale. While qualitative methods are useful for deeper insight, our priority was to identify clear trends and preference from a larger sample in a limited time frame. Quantitative methods are more streamlined. This makes it easier to achieve our project goal in time. Our survey covered 3 major sections: demographic, to understand our target users; common issues, to identify user pain points; ideation, where we ask design concept and gather feedback. To ensure relevance, we first ask respondents if they actually use instant noodle cup. If not, they will be directed to the end of the questionnaire. So our data focus on only real users.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad ALIMI Daniel. I'm from Group 2. So right now I'm going to talk about sampling methods. Okay, and there are 2 types of sampling methods, which is probability sampling and non-probability samplings. For probability samplings, there are 5 common methods such as simple random, systematic, stratified, cluster, and multi-stage. Frankly, from all those common methods, we choose stratified random sampling as our methods for our research. We chose the sampling methods because we decided to employ quantitative methods for our research. Those respondents in this research are who actually use those instant noodle cups from all over the world. Later, we gather and calculated the information and input our data to data analysis. After that, this method involves systematically dividing a participant into distinct, homogeneous subgroups called strata based on relevant characteristic, which is, in this case, is user who use instant noodle cup. Subsequently, a sample from us, user perception of instant noodle cup is drawn from its stratum, with the sample of instant noodle cup for each stratum determined proportionally to its representation for specific analytical needs. Finally, these stratum-specific questionnaires are combined to form a comprehensive about instant noodle cup representative of the overall participant. In essence, stratified random sampling is a valuable technique when a participant has distinct subgroups. And we, as researchers, want to ensure adequate representation of each group in their views of instant noodle cup to make accurate inference about entire population and its subgroups. And that's all by me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Danial bin ROSLI. On the next part, I will be covering survey and data analysis. Right. The majority of survey respondents were aged 21 to 24, which is 59.4%, followed by 24 and above, which is 31.3%, and 80 to 20, which is 9.4%. This shows that young adults are the main consumer of instant cup noodle in Tanjung Malim. The survey highlights a clear consumer paradox regarding instant cup noodle, while 84.4% are satisfied with the current design and 81.3% find them practical. Significant sustainability concern exists. 3/4 of the respondents, which is 75%, view current packaging as environmental unfriendly, with 100% demanding recyclable material. Usage data show 71.9% consider cup noodles unsuitable for daily consumption, positioning them as occasional convenience item. Key product improvement opportunity emerged. 65.6% want eco-friendly forks, though 90.6% are unaware of existing alternative, and 93.8% reject leak integrate fork design. These findings are revealed consumers increasingly prioritize sustainability alongside convenience. Manufacturers should focus on developing recyclable packaging and utensil solutions that maintain practicality while addressing environmental concerns. The data suggests the market is ready for innovation that bridge the gap between convenience and eco-consciousness, potentially through material science advancement in packaging and utensil design. Successful implementation could satisfy current user expectations while appealing to growing environmental awareness among consumers. The consumer preference data reveal clear direction for improving instant cup noodle packaging design. Regarding utensil, 78.1% prefer forks or spoon inside rather than outside the packaging, with equal preference 43.8% each for bamboo or bioplastic materials over laminated paper. For placement, consumers equally favor top and inside, which is 53.1% position, over side, which is 28.1%, and bottom 15.6% location. Size preference show that 71.9% favor larger cups over medium-sized cup, while an overwhelming 84.4% want cups with handles. Shape preference strongly favor, which is hemispherical design 68.8%, and cylindrical form, which is 50%, with minimal interest in square and hexagonal option. These insights suggest consumer prioritize convenience integrated utensil storage using sustainable material, ergonomic design with handles and larger capacity, lastly rounded natural form over angular shape. The data indicates a market opportunity to develop eco-friendly, user-centered packaging that combines sustainable materials such as bamboo and bioplastic with practical innovation like internal utensil compartment and improved grip or handling features, while maintaining the familiar rounded form factor that consumers prefer. Thank you.
My name is NAJID SUFYAN, and I will explain about our ideation for fork lids for instant noodle cups. Our first ideation is that we gave it a design, we gave it a hemispheric design, or I would say a more traditional bowl-like appearance, with the twist of retractable handles and a lid to cover it. The thing about this first ideation is mostly made out of one material only, which is paper out of polyethylene. The thing about the first design, it fits our model, which is to reduce waste, since it consists of only one material. For our next ideation, we still maintain the cylinder base, but with the addition of a handle at the lid, making it resemble like an everyday mug. From this design, it can be used as a bowl and can be recycled into an everyday mug. And material-wise, Instead of just paper from polyethylene, it also has an addition of materials which is bamboo for the fork. The reason for the bamboo is because it's easily washed and biodegradable and can be recycled by the consumers into an everyday mug.
My name is IMAN and I'll be explaining the research methods and the feedback we received for our second report. In this report, we have utilized mixed method for the research. Mixed method in this case is a combination of procedures such as quantitative and qualitative research. Quantitative in this case is where we provided designated choices for our respondents, while qualitative is where we're expecting direct opinions from them. This approach helps us visualize our product design through the answers of our respondents using Google Form as our main tool for data collection. Earlier, we managed to determine several designs according to our respondents. Then, we arrived at multiple conclusions of the design in question and we provided at least 10 respondents to ensure the most practical and suitable design for our project. In our second form, we provided two choices of design for our respondents, and many have chose the second design over the first one. The first one consists of 40% of respondents, while the second one consists of 60%. In the meantime, we received 3 constructive criticisms of improvements, while the rest are just opinions.
Hi, I'm FAHIM and I will be discussing about the final design. The final design is based on our latest survey. 60% of respondents choose the second design over the other. Although they like the design, they have recommended a few improvements to the design. The majority of respondents stated that the lid of the cup needs to be more secure. With this feedback, we added a few latches to the lid of the cup for more safe and secure product. For the shape of the product, we use a cylindrical shape so that the product is more stable and has a stackable nature to it. As for the fork, it is stored inside and on the side of the lid. This is innovatively designed to function as a handle for the cup, resembling a typical mug. The fork is also can be folded into a handle so that the consumer can carry it around while waiting for the noodles inside to be soaked in hot water. The difference in the design is that it is made of bamboo, making it easy to clean and can be reattracted to the cup if intended to recycle for personal use. For this final design, it increases reusability as it can be used as a typical lunchbox. With this design, we have achieved the goal for our research project, which is obtaining a more suitable product of instant noodle cup packaging. That's it from us. Thank you.